This is Angelica Marie, and you're tuned into Ain't No Filter. Yes, I said ain't no filter. This podcast ain't for the lighthearted. Ain't no sugarcoating. Ain't no tiptoeing. Ain't no dog filter, and ain't no flower filter. Ain't no filter. Straight shoot from the hip on every single episode of Ain't No Filter. What's up? What's up? Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Ain't No Filter. I just wanted to put that disclaimer out that this episode was recorded months ago. And when I say months ago, I mean before we knew the seriousness of COVID-19, before this was considered a pandemic, and before anybody really went on lockdown. So I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there, and please enjoy this episode. It's your girl Angelica Marie with another episode of Ain't No Filter, and today I got
Justin Marcus, Webhead Fitness.
Okay, Justin Marcus. So, let us know what exactly you do and like where you're from, a little bit background from you.
Okay, well, originally I'm from Macon, Georgia. Country boy. Country boys do it best anyway.
Okay.
But what I do, I created a fitness mobile site to where clients can find trainers no matter what state they live in and based on their location. So if you're someone that wants to step into the fitness world or you're new to an area where you just moved to via job reasoning or whatever the case may be, and you want to step into fitness, you just use our site, webheadfitness.com. webheadfitnessllc.com. You create your free profile, pinpoint your location, hit search, and every Webhead trainer that we have will pop up to be available for you and for your needs.
Okay, so that's really dope. I'm all about health and fitness, even though I don't be working out like that. I'm definitely for health and fitness. So what got you started? Like, what made you want to say we're going to name it Webhead Fitness? What got it moving for you to even want to take on the fitness world? What's the motivation behind that?
Well, initially, Webhead Fitness, I went into business as well with my brother, Joshua Marcus. We both have locks. We have dreads. So Webhead kind of played a double meaning as well as the name itself, because my brother, he's a Spider-Man fan, so that's where Web came
Spider-Man. That's
okay,
my favorite superhero. Yeah, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What's up, Spider-Man?
Your friendly neighborhood guy. So, that's what we like to be. We're a family as a business, and we want to be friendly, and we want everything to be just a whole together, like with nothing but support and promotion for our trainers. But so Webhead itself, being all of that too, as I was explaining, Webhead itself is a double meaning. So web is how we want to reach out to our clientele as trainers, because you can find and pretty much do anything in today's society on the web. So that's where we got web from, and then head symbolizes just everything is more so mental than physical, especially when you train. The same percentage you use in the gym is different from when you actually perform. So the mental standpoint, as far as using your head, plays a bigger part when it comes to fitness and training. And initially, man, just being from Macon, Georgia, athletes, there's so many overlooked athletes that don't have the skill sets or a physical training facility gym that allows them to improve their skill sets for the next level to even receive a scholarship if given any. And we want to come back as a goal and create that first building, a Webhead training facility for any athletes or anybody in fitness, just to become a better version of themselves.
So basically, I just want to make sure that I'm clear. So you guys do have like a gym fitness. You guys aren't just online, or you guys?
No, we're just online right now, but we physically train in person. But we don't have our own gym. But that is the goal, to come and bring our own gym. And when we do, it will be established in Macon, Georgia, where we're from, our hometown.
Got you, giving back to the hometown, so I definitely get it. You talked about like overlooked athletes in Macon and stuff, and I'm from Milwaukee, and I feel like a lot of our athletes are overlooked. Like, we do got some people who make it to the league and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So how do you, like, you're a former athlete too as well, and so how do you I know you're talking about being able to cater to the athletes, but how are you really going to make them get those like looks then?
I mean, just pretty much being on, my background, being from where I played it and what I currently do now, playing arena ball professionally down in Florida with the Jacksonville Sharks. Just my background and my contact and networking, because, in life is about who you know, not what you know. So the people I know, the people I've met, anything that could help a student, because who wouldn't want to help a kid that want to be great, rather than just let them decide on their own in this big world without any guidance or mentorship. So.
Yeah, I definitely hear y'all. Heard that, ladies? He said he a pro baller. Well, I'm not getting you single, right? I'm not getting you in trouble.
No, we cool. We
All
all
right,
child
cool.
of God.
Pro baller out here,
We all
ladies.
childs of God. Amen.
Hit him up in the DMs, pro baller. So with that connected on the web, like, how do you feel like that is going so far? So far, that's a different outlook in regards to working out. So is it already like pre-made videos, or do you get with a client and they tell you like their meals or their like goals that they want? How do you consult them through it since you're not always seeing them physically?
Yeah, so we already have our YouTube channel, Webhead Fitness on YouTube. Feel free to view us, but if you view us, you got to subscribe. And we have our workout choices where we have upper body, lower body, full body, SAQ, which means speed, agility, and quickness, rehab, and as well as core. So you get to pick between those 6 videos of what you really want to attack in the gym that day, and you can view our video. And on the flip side from that, we do consult all of those. We don't have to be present. We have trainers for you. And it's pretty much been going really well. We've just been signing on a lot of trainers right now so that we can make sure that we're in every state as possible. And we actually have our first out-of-the-country trainer that's actually in France.
France?
Yeah, he's in France. Jim Appel, you feel me?
Oh, you big talk, big talk.
And then we got one guy in Cali. We got my brother in South Carolina. We got a guy in Atlanta, but he's more so in the Marietta, Kennesaw area just right now. And then we have Macon, Georgia, of course. And we're just looking to sign on more as we explore our existence.
All right, so so I want to get fit, right? Mm-hmm. So how would I do it? Do I submit a picture of me and then I'll be like, I want abs, I want to keep my butt in.
Yeah. So that's the other thing. When you create your profile, it asks you all of that: your workout goal, height, weight, all of that. And we're not nutritionist licensed, so by law we can't give you a nutrition plan, but we could definitely give you nutritionist tips as well as our own workout plan. So that's all that we give to the clients and consult to them whatever they need.
That's dope because I'd be thinking about it so how do you make your workouts different too? Because like for me, all right, so this is my story, right? Mm-hmm. So I've always played like up until like my last year of high school, I've always played sports since I was a little kid or did something like athletic. Like I did dance, I did basketball, I did flag football, I did softball, I did all these athletic things. Like I'm used to playing sports. Mm-hmm. Like in high school, you play basketball, you got to lift, you got to do certain cardio. I did cross country, like you got to do certain lifting. But I don't like working out for fun. Like if it's not a sport involved, I don't want to work out for fun. So how do you help the people who are like me? Mm-hmm. How do you help the people that are like me? Because I'm not really trying to run like.
Basically, you just got to make it fun. So those would come with actually group classes, pretty much on some. Can we curse on this podcast?
It's called Ain't No Filter. You can do what you want.
On some Zumba shit. On some Zumba shit, all that shit you see in the gym when you see a group of old ladies doing their little dancing skills.
Why they gotta be old?
Because I was just in the gym and I seen them doing some freak ass dances that I never was seen before. I was like, what the fuck? I would never do that in the club. If anybody ever see me do that, please slap me. But stuff like that will make it fun. So that's when you gotta really make working out fun. You'll have your instructor who's more like a people's person and at the same time a comedian. So as you're working out, your laughter, it's just a bunch of cool vibes. You have your music playing depending on what type of music you like and stuff like that. So that type of scenery is what I would suggest for you and people who are in your position that don't really like working out at all and they want working out to be fun.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, unless it's like, okay, so I'm about to start working out again because I'm going to go on this cruise and my pictures need to be like.
What cruise you going to?
Where am I going? I'm going with my godmother and my brother, and we're going to. Damn, where are we going?
Yeah, where y'all going? We're going to take a trip on our favorite.
We're going to Mexico, I think.
Oh my
gosh,
hey.
I think we're going to Mexico.
No, don't.
What's wrong with Mexico?
Corona.
First of all,
The Rona.
According to Instagram, if you drink water out the hose, you're gonna be good.
Shit, I've been doing that since a kid.
Exactly.
Growing up in Macon.
We immune to it. Also,
talking about as niggas.
Yeah, like if you drink water out the hose, you immune to it.
Shit, we're immune to everything.
And honestly, like I ain't trying to be that person, but like it's probably more likely for the police to break into my house and like kill me than I'm gonna get corona.
Shit, hey, I'm with you.
Like that's just
how I'm
the
trying
reality.
to go out. I'm trying to get killed by a policeman.
What?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go out.
Did you see Queen and Slim?
Yeah, but I didn't see. Somebody spoiled it for me, and I figured that was gonna happen anyway. At the end of the movie. So no, I haven't physically seen it, but I know what happened.
No, not the end of the movie.
But the part where he took the gun, like killed the dude and ran off.
No, what?
I mean,
no, that's the beginning of the movie.
Oh well, shit! What part was you about to bring?
I was about to say the part with the little boy.
No, what happened with the little boy? He got killed too.
No, all right, never mind.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't seen it.
I don't want to.
You might as well. There's no filter, so no filter, all spoiler.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So it's a part where the little boy he want to be like, I guess their names is Queen and Slim. Like you know he want to be like them characters. So so he was basically he wanted to go out by getting killed by the police. So that's what had happened. And you talking about you want to get killed by the police?
Hey man. Great minds think alike.
You want to be a hashtag? Where does that come from? Why?
Shit, I don't know. It was random, but I feel like another strong movement would happen behind that. You know what I'm saying?
A strong movement.
At this point, I'd rather get killed by a cop than a gangbang. You feel me?
I mean, you talking about you rather get killed by a cop than a gangbang?
Yeah, than a gangbanger. Then
a gangbanger.
Yeah, than a gangbanger. Then
I'm mad that I'm using the word gangbanger. Who says that?
Well, we're not gonna specify which group. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody no snitch, so I'm gonna just say gangbanger.
But okay, so let's just be honest, right? So, say God forbid that does happen, you might become a hashtag, but that does not mean you'll become a movement. Do you understand how many black people literally get killed by the police or get killed by, racist neighbors or racist people, period? Yeah. Like, everybody's story doesn't get that nationwide
It doesn't
attention.
have to be and I don't want it to be my own Webhead or Justin Marcus movement. I just wanted to be more so the movement that's already been going added into the group. Because it keeps happening. Like, if that shit happened to me, that means, like, goddamn, when is it going to stop? Because it keeps happening.
But we say that every time it happens, when is it going to stop? Like, you know what? As long as there's laws where police can get around killing black people, that's not going to stop. As long as there are judges who golf with the police and they, with all these other lawyers and all that stuff. Maybe the police don't golf with the judges, but judges and lawyers, they golf together. They do all that stuff together. You really think that they only going to do it when they feel like they got to do it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, shit, we got to lock this one up because if we don't, oh man, it's gonna be really bad. It's gonna be worse than the last time. So we're just gonna we'll throw him away. He wasn't on the force that long. I feel like that's the only time that stuff really happened. And why would you want to be a hashtag? Like, no.
I didn't say hashtag. You said that. That hashtag did not come out my mouth.
What did you say?
I said movement.
A part of you could be a movement by yourself. But you could be a force. You can do that a different way.
Yeah, I am. Webhead Fitness. Boom. There we go.
Yeah. Speaking of Webhead Fitness, like, you were talking about making it fun and everything for people. How are you gonna? Because are there going to be like pre-made videos or is it like live? Because to me, like, I already know how I am. Like, I'm out of shape. I'm out of shape as fuck. Like, ask me to run down the block and if a dog ain't chasing me, I'm not making it. How are you going to make it for the people who may not be like motivated, who aren't going to be able to like push themselves? So how are you going to do that with being online? Like, how does
we provide that as an additional service, motivational speaking. We have a motivational speaker who's currently a pro baller as well in the XFL, Logan Tully Tillman. He plays offensive lineman, number 72. For the XFL Defenders. And he's a great motivational speaker. And we also have my man Rudolph Durant, Rudy D.
Oh, Rudy.
With bully season, man. You know what I'm saying? The perspective bully. So if anybody ever needs an uplifting, I have those two guys on my team to attack them. And of course, we could be live, we could be in person, whatever the case may be. Whatever the person needs, they could add in anything to it because it's like you have no filter, we have no limits. So,
okay. I like that little plug. That might be my logo.
Hey, go ahead.
But with that, okay, so with the motivational speaker, so like while I'm doing my crunches, like I'm on number 5, but I need to get to, number 10 and I'm about to tap out right now. Yeah. I'm all of a sudden here like The
No,
book.
no, no. So with us always being online, you'll have to hear them before, or if depending on your location, they could be present for you. That's the thing. So it all depends on your situation and where you are located, and what gym you go to, whether we can actually be there physically for you. But if not, then everything will be via over your phone and you just watching or audio to listen to. Because especially if you're doing crutches with me and I'm in person, and you're on number 5 and you need to get 6, I'm the type of trainer that's gonna slap your stomach. I'm gonna slap your stomach.
We gonna be fighting.
I'm gonna slap your stomach.
I'm gonna just let you know we gonna be fighting because I already know how.
That's okay. As long as you finish that set, we can fight and then we get back to it.
Yeah, that's okay. Because I'm gonna need the person in my ear telling me like I gotta.
Yeah, we will definitely. We'll definitely provide that for you. Whenever you're ready, let me know.
Okay, I get like a family discount, a friend, a colleague.
I mean, sure. Yeah, the first session is free. That's one thing Webhead Fitness.
First session.
First session is free, and then from there, whatever the trainer charges per session is, what you pay. But hey.
Yeah, I gotta get ready for this cruise because
When is it now?
The cruise is it's October. No, it's October. It's the end of October to November, right?
Oh, it's hella time because I'll probably be coming back in August from the season. I leave Sunday for Florida to start camp, and then our first game is April 4th.
Pro baller, shot caller.
Our first game is April 4th, but I'll be ringing around back in Atlanta around first week of August. So.
I'm just trying to get my stomach flat at this point. Yeah. Well, it's hard to get your stomach flat without like losing weight in other areas, though. I noticed.
And then since that is something that you're specifying you want to actually attack, like that's the number one goal, core. We have a core session on YouTube, but you do need someone right there in your ear, so I wouldn't say click on those videos just yet. But if you go to the gym with someone, with one of your friends, y'all both could go to it, view the core workouts, and you just have her yelling in your ear for the time being.
I ain't even gonna flex on none of my friends. I love y'all, but I've worked out with my friends before, and we was working out to get in shape for a spring break, our last year of college.
Oh man!
And we was doing good, but then we was trying to do it before classes, and sometimes people weren't making it to the gym. I just like to say I was making it, so I can't even. And like we all on different levels too. I'm not, we all on different levels, but I'm trying to get right for this cruise so I can post on the gram. Y'all be like, I see you. That's what I'm trying to do. But I mean, I did try the personal trainer route. It was cool, but I think that I personally feel like a lot of the things with with the fitness arena, because everybody wants to get fit, even if it's for like a period of time, even if people like stop doing it, so many people want to get fit that I feel like it gives a lot of people opportunity to profit off of it and not be serious in a sense. Do you feel like the fitness arena is kind of like oversaturated or not taken serious?
I could see that understanding, but not really, because trainers really dedicate a lot of their time to people when they are serious. That's why a lot of trainers only want to bring on serious clients. They don't want nobody that's half-assing or may show up this day and not the next, or pay for, like a, let's say 20 to 30 day monthly package, and then y'all specify what days in the gym you're going to meet, and they not show up, or they already have an excuse like, oh, this happened or oh, that, so in a sense, they put in a lot of time and work into it. So at the same time, I can't say that is true, but I can see how some people can see that, because there are some people who may not even be certified as a trainer or not even in shape at themselves and be like, hey, let me train you. Or, yeah, I train. Yeah, I can do this and do that. And they don't have the credentials to show for it, So that's what you have to just look into more. If you have that thought process, you got to really dig and do your own research on that person and see, is he really serious and not about the money? Is he really here for me, or is he here for what's in my pocket?
Damn, that sounds like a love relationship. Is he really here for me?
Yeah, is you here
what's
for me?
In my pocket?
What have you done for me lately?
Tax season hitting with. Okay, that really sounded like a real life relationship. So with your trainers, are they all like licensed and stuff? Because that's the other thing that people talk about.
Yeah, so with my site, if they're not licensed,
If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place.
We ask that they have 6 months to do so. If that time period comes to an end, they haven't just yet, then we'll extend it. They just have to communicate it through us. Any clients they bring on board, we'll let them know and reiterate that information. But I'll just say this. As a trainer itself, it is hard to get your license. It's a bunch of trainers who train and they don't currently have their license, but they have the experience of training people, and people have results to show for, hey, I've been training with this guy for this period of time and the results are here. Because that's what matters at the end of the day, the result and not really the certification. Just like we graduate in college, people graduate with a certificate in one major and end up working a job that has nothing tied to their major.
Yeah.
It just show the ability that you can learn. So that's the same thing with the certificate, if you want to get technical. But yeah, we ask you, are you certified or not? They'll say yeah and nay. If nay, we'll give them a period to do so, and we'll just work with them because it costs $500 to get it.
Are you certified?
No, I'm not certified. My brother is. So that's how we work that out. So it costs $500 to get it, and then when you fail the first time, you gotta take it again.
Failing?
Yeah, you gotta take it again, and then it'll be $300. So it's always like a payment for that. So that's why we're not strict about that. We like to be real open and lenient to,
I definitely get it, but I just don't want the health perspective of it. I mean, it's online, so I guess it's different, but you just hear about incidents where, you're working out or you got a trainer and they're not paying attention to your needs. Because I'll say this with my training experience, like, okay, so I'm relatively healthy, even though I'm technically overweight, but whatever. It's okay, still fly. But for me, like I said, I needed somebody in my ear. I don't feel like the person who was my trainer was taking, and I've had actually a couple trainers, so this might not even be about you, so don't think it's about you. So the trainer that I had, this individual, I did they let me know. Okay, so I let them know, like, hey, this is the type of person I am. Like, I ain't really trying to work out for fun. Like, that's not fun to me. I'll lift. Like, I don't mind lifting for fun or doing leg work, but like treadmill, squats, all that extra stuff, that's not fun to me. So I let that person know that. And then also, they ask you like any injuries and stuff. Yeah. So for one of my hips, like, I have a screw in it because my bone separated when I was a kid. I never went through physical therapy, and I probably should have, but I think because I was young, they didn't think I really needed it. So I feel like my legs are not the same strength, and it's like when I bend it certain ways, it doesn't hurt, but it feels weird, and I just don't feel like the individual is taking time to understand that or know that, hey, like, did you really read my form? This is how I operate. So gotcha. You need to, cater to me in this way. And this was like an in-person thing, so it was not online,
Yeah. Well, and that's another thing that's crazy you mentioned that, because like I said, one of the categories that we have is rehab. So you would put that way, and I hope that if you were to create a profile that you put that in your description, like, hey, I do have a hip nagging injury where I have a screw in this, that, and so it's kind of sensitive, stuff like that. But the trainer has to read, us and the trainer has to read your profile, and from there we'll have to take cautious steps when it comes to training you, because that is something very serious, especially since you never had rehab for it. And we'll just go from there. But damn, I didn't know that.
You didn't know that I had a hip injury?
No screw in your hip. Is it still in your hip?
Yeah, it's still in there. It's in there for life.
Shit.
So basically, all right, so it's something called it's something called Skippy, right?
Okay.
So this had to be like how I was in like the 3rd or 4th grade. Like my mama, mind you, I was still playing sports. I was still doing all this stuff, but I started walking funny, and my mama would ask me like, yo, is something bothering you? Are you hurt? And I was like, nah, I'm not hurt or nothing. And then she was like, you walking funny. And then all of a sudden, I guess she would say, as soon as I would say that, I would start walking normal. And then I start like I guess kind of like walking funny. I'm gonna just leave it at that. So she kept, saying stuff, but I was still playing sports. I was still doing everything. And then one day I was outside skating, and I fell and I couldn't get up.
Oh man, like the life alert.
It was like life alert. I could not get up. And mind you, like, all right, so all right, if you're from the Midwest, soon as the weather start getting warm, you really want to be outside doing stuff that you do in the warm weather. Yeah. So we was on rollerblades, and it was still like a little ice, so I had slid on the ice on my rollerblades, and that took me out, but I could not get back up. So they had to run. My friend had to run, get my brother, my mom. But by the time they came outside, I was able to like get up again. So I'm walking. My mom was like, "Yeah, we gonna take you." I think it was after that she was like, "Yeah, we're gonna take you to the doctor." And basically, the doctor, I was in that mug crying. I really thought I was about to die.
How old was you?
I was in the 3rd or 4th grade. I think I was in the 3rd or 4th grade.
Cry all you want.
I was young. It had to be like the 3rd or 4th grade. Like they did an X-ray, and they was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you're not in pain and you've been walking around like this. My hip bone has separated." So basically, they was saying I was growing too fast. Like the height that I am now, I've probably been this height since birth. Nah, it's like, but I've been this
shit.
If you ever seen me, I'm 5'8". Yeah. I've been in this height forever. Like, so basically, I was growing too fast and my bones separated. So then I had to get immediately put on crutches. Had to have a surgery. They put a nail in there to connect it back, and I actually low-key still got a scar from it. I probably could sue the hospital because it actually not a scar, it's a keloid now. Because I guess they dropped the thingy. You can't, well, you wouldn't be. No, you actually could. It's right there. Yeah. Bad. Over time, it's then like healed. But yeah, that's my story. Like, but I'm good now. I still play sports. Like, I still ended up like running and everything. But I do, like, as I notice my body more, I know, like, my legs are not equally as strong, I feel like. And that's because, like, I was on crutches.
Yeah.
And I was trying to run on crutches. Boy, I was a little...
Yeah, you are something. Shit.
Yeah, I was a little daredevil. That's my story. That's my story on that, though.
Well, I'm sorry you had to go through that as a youngin'.
It's okay. I got to, I did miss out on some recesses, but, I got to eat inside. I got to pick a couple friends to eat with me. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Only the handicapped ones.
No, like, the regular friends. Like, everybody wanted to eat. Well, I was already popping. And then, I had the big desk instead of them tiny desks that I didn't need in the first place. I had a big old desk. Shit. But, yeah. So, okay, so in regard, getting back to, the fitness and everything. And I know you said you guys aren't nutritionists, but do you feel like there's any myths that are out there that you want to let people know? Because I know the thing that people are doing right now is intermediate fasting. And I was going to try it because, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
So intermediate fasting is kind of like, you only eat between certain hours and then you don't eat for the rest of the day. It's like you stop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I heard that. I heard a person do it, but he went I think he ate 1 hour and then went 6 or 8 hours without eating, and then ate a shitload at the end again, and it was crazy. But he was doing that, but also with getting ripped and big. So.
But see, the people that are doing this, they not per se trying to get big. They trying to lose weight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So with losing weight, I don't suggest that because the more you don't try to eat, your body itself just pull whatever nutrients or whatever is in your body and contain it in the fat glands.
Exactly, right. And then you don't lose weight, you can end up gaining it too, don't you? Because your body going to starvation. I'll be trying to tell you.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot. So I just definitely don't say do that fasting shit at all. Because hell, people got to eat, man. That's what we are on this earth for. Hell, Adam and Eve ate the apple. They was hungry. So people got to eat. And like they said, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And you have those people who be like, oh, I don't even like breakfast or eat breakfast.
I don't get how you don't like breakfast.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You don't want no eggs, no sausage, bacon.
I think growing up in school, they parents ain't fill out the pink form, so they never got to eat breakfast.
That's not funny.
So that's why they don't like breakfast now. They just fuck it all together.
I guess that depends on what school you went to. My grade school, this is why you got, being in Atlanta, I learned so much. You got to, I respect Milwaukee to the fullest because my grade school, we have free lunch. and we had free breakfast. So if you didn't eat at home, you could have breakfast in the morning. Now you had your breakfast, your lunch. Now, if you ain't had no food in the fridge, I don't know what people did for dinner, but at least you knew for a fact you was gonna have that first meal and that second meal. So it ain't like that here.
You said what? No, no, it's not. It's not. But you have homemade meals and snacks, so you need to get to it. All nutrition. Milk. You got your milk. And then you got some people with lactose. So.
Oh, almond milk, right?
Nah, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't even drink almond milk.
Soy milk?
I drink regular milk. Red cap, blue cap, 2%.
They say 2% milk is not good for you either. That's what I was raised on. I think
I drank it all. Then it's those milks about, just stay away from milk, period, because it has pus and blood in it.
Yeah, this girl on Twitter said she's the person who dyes the pus and blood in the milk. That milk isn't healthy.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, it's not natural.
That's what I'm saying, though. It shouldn't matter at the end of the day. So
it shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't matter because some people who've been raised on that, man, you scaring us. Because we are here at today's age. I know I'm 24, 6'4", 255, healthy.
Yo, what? Did you hear? Oh, he just literally let us know how much he weighs. He let us know his height, y'all. Y'all heard that? Like, why'd you have to let us know all of that?
Because, it's audio, so they can't. I'm trying to let them give a visual, let them use their imagination.
So they can slide in the DMs later.
Not even that. Just know that it's okay to drink the blood and pus in the milk. I'm healthy. I'm strong. Vitamin D with a capital D.
Yo, I'm going to just leave that there. I'm going to leave. Okay, so are you familiar with like the body positivity movement?
No. Who started that movement? What's that about? Positivity movement.
Basically, don't ask me who the founder is, but I will tell you what the body positive movement has like taken on. So basically, it's for the girls who's a little thick in the thighs and their hips don't lie, and it's basically just celebrating how you look and being happy and confident in it.
Okay, I like that.
See, thank you.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, I ain't never used the hashtag, but I love who I am. But it's been a lot of controversy with it that a lot of people feel as though with us bigger women or everything saying that it's saying as if we don't want to be healthy. Like, what is your perspective on that?
I mean, why? I'm just a person, and I used to be a negative thinker myself. I just more so like to promote positive thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because that eliminates, the he say and she say nayers, and the negativity that may bring you away from stuff or have you look at yourself differently and not be proud of the body and shape and form that you're in and that God gave. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to go directly to them and just tell them to shut it down because there's nothing wrong with that at all. So
that's what's up.
Yeah, man.
Because also, like, I think people have to look at it like, okay, so, all right, I ain't no scientist, I ain't no trainer, I ain't no nutritionist, but I know a lot of people be like, well, if you weigh over a certain amount, then they already assume that you're not healthy. Mm-hmm. Even though with skinny people, like, you might not be healthy if you skinny.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people been looking at. They're like, oh, you're bigger, so you're not healthy. But you might still be healthy. Like, I was bigger and I was still playing sports, and I was relatively healthy. Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, of course, I was younger, so, usually,
yeah.
Yeah. But that's what people are looking at it like. Even when they come for Lizzo. Like my girl Lizzo.
Yeah. But she funny with hers, though. She be doing too much.
How she be doing too much?
You know how people be doing.
No. I don't know. Let me know. Explain it. They might be wanting to know.
She can wear clothes. She be half naked all the time.
So do you feel the same way about the other half naked girls? Because there's a lot of half naked girls. Are you done?
I mean, yeah, because it's true. They taking over now with OnlyFans. Shit, I gotta wear condoms just to scroll on any TL I have. Instagram, Twitter. Shit, yeah, they are naked everywhere. God damn. But
so is nakedness too much for you, or you just
It's not too much. It's not too much. But it gives us urges. You know what I'm saying? We as men try to control ourselves. We have hormones too. So for y'all to be out there doing that makes us slide in the DM. You feel me? Then when we slide, y'all got a problem. Like, how do you expect me not to message you? after what you just posted. Please. That's like hanging some meat in front of a werewolf and not expecting him to try to jump and get it. And they can jump.
But going like, if we gonna really talk about DMs, if we gonna talk about DMs, that is all about the approach. It depends on how you slide in the DMs, how you slide.
Oh yeah, that plays a major part too. We got old weirdos out there that's like, yeah, let me see your feet, or oh yeah, I just came, out that, yeah. So it's definitely some niggas who can make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, cause my Snapchat DMs be something else. And if you be on if you ever seen what I post on Snapchat, you be like, yo, like you just post me. Well, I used to turn up on Snapchat, but I just post memes now.
Okay.
But like the DMs I be getting,
but
I
even
be
the memes
like,
play a part. Memes, depending on what type of meme you posting, if it's sexual, that's play a part to the DM slide too.
I don't post sexual memes on Snapchat.
I was just saying, just letting you know.
But people, I don't think it got anything to do with posting. Like, I think that be giving y'all excuses because when y'all want to slide in DMs, y'all will slide, and y'all be on some other stuff when y'all be sliding. Cause I be reading stuff and I be like, I don't even know if I should reply because I gotta stop.
Get caught up in the mix.
Yeah, it be stuff that I be like, man.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you can reply just to see where it's gonna go in their
For
intentions.
what?
Just to see where it's gonna go in their intentions and what it's about.
Nowhere.
You know what I'm saying? But you know.
I've received a multitude of private areas. Well, I'll just say penises in my my Snapchat, and I be like, I added you. We added each other in 2015. I ain't really heard from you in a while, but was this like a group message? Like, I'm confused right now.
Okay.
So that's sliding. You up here talking about OnlyFans, like?
Hey, it exists. I ain't make it up.
So Lizzo, you showing love to Lizzo though.
Yeah, show love to Lizzo, and yeah, man, just to piggyback on that. About if you big, you're not healthy, and if you skinny, you is healthy, or if you too skinny, you're not healthy. Shoot, man, people in Africa love big women. They consider them healthy, and they consider the skinny women unhealthy. You know, so it's just he sayers and naysayers, man. He say and she say. At the end of the day.
And if you need any movie to watch, you should watch Fat Girls. They had got, I think they was African. Basically, watch Fat Girls. Monique. Yeah, you seen Fat Girls? Yeah, man. That's my mama movie. My mama had me watch it a couple times.
I'm all for the Blastics. Well, Blastics.
What? What's that?
It's classics, but with a B. Black movies, the classics.
What's your other Blastic? I'm about to use that word. Blastics.
Well, Shatas is more Jamaican, but I love that movie.
Wait, who?
Shatas.
Oh, Shatas. Okay.
Yeah, but you got a lot of blasted shit. Just yesterday, I was watching Waiting to Exhale. You know what I'm saying?
You was drinking wine, watching Waiting to Exhale?
I was actually drinking, no. I was drinking water and eating rice and shrimp. I was chilling.
And you chose to just put that movie on and watch Waiting to Exhale?
I mean, it was on, so I watched it. Hell, then just watching that, seeing the actors.
You can relate?
In some areas, but each woman was going through the same thing, just different situations at the end of the day.
I guess they were going through the same. How are they all? I mean, they was having men issues.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They all have a man issue. They didn't have a man or just lost a man. You know, couldn't keep.
No, they were unappreciated. Like 11 years. Like, are we not gonna talk about Angela Bassett?
That's why I said just lost a man. Yeah, that was crazy. But in the end, he realized. Even though that what he did was wrong and that he should, do this and give her all this for the kids because he had that type of money. Then we got the 5 Heartbeats.
That's my movie. Yeah,
see, I was just seeing it. Now when I watch Blasted, I pretty much watch it, remember it, enjoy it, and then be like, oh, yeah, that's the character that's also in this or also in that.
Nights like this.
Yeah, exactly.
I wish.
He came. You got Fighting Temptations.
Yeah, them my
You know what I'm saying? Boy. And then you got the girl who was Angela Bassett's daughter in Waiting to Exhale was the little girl that was the daughter in Holiday Heart.
My gosh!
Yeah, see Holiday Heart, and then
that movie is ahead of his time. Yeah. Robert Townsend, that's my dog. Yeah, he don't know it, but that's my dog.
The son that was also the little girl's brother was the same son that was grandmama's grandson in Soul Food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm all for the Blastics.
Okay. The black classics.
But I just know that you can't go wrong working out, because even when you get of age, the late age, a doctor prescribes, you to at least exercise, because exercise plays a big health part in your life, especially as you get old, because your body system is pretty much shutting down, you know, so you want to keep it up strong and healthy. And as well, if you're active or, you know, or athlete, working out prevents you from actually getting seriously or injured. Because knock on wood, I've been injured before, but I've never broke a bone. Like so, and I've been playing football, a physical sport, since the age of 9. You know, so but I've been active playing sports since, like with basketball, probably like at 6 or 7. But I definitely hurt myself, sprained some, ice there, pain pills here. But I never broke a bone. But that never breaking a bone comes with that pulsing blood milk, vitamin capital D.
So, you know, you have a lot of people trying to take the quick route, like doing the plastic surgeries and
the switcheroo, the lipo, not the plastic, the lipo, and then that switch.
The
shit.
lipo.
Yeah, liposuction.
Lipo.
Yeah, that shit.
Country.
And then what's the switch shit when you could take some shit from here?
Oh,
and put
that's
it there?
I think that's the BBL.
Yeah,
I don't know. I was
man.
born with mine, so I ain't really gotta do all of that.
That's what I'm saying. I like naturality. I ain't really with that. Especially if I done seen you the natural way, then you go get the shit and come back. I'm like, it ain't real. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. Don't do it. But I mean, people, that's what people work hard for. They get that a lot of money and want to spend it on that shit. You grown, you go ahead and do what you do.
But I mean, is there anything surrounding like plastic surgery that you think people should know? Like, should they? I know you said don't do it, but okay, so they already did it. Like, is there any like tips or advice that you would give them? Because at the end of the day, you still got to maintain that stuff.
Well, I only know a few that actually done it.
Oh, you know people?
Or had, yeah.
In real life? Like, I see them and I can wait.
But not the Instagram models type shit. Just people like me and you. It's like, oh, I want a bigger ass. And she did the BBL. Or, oh, I want tits.
Who's their doctor?
And I don't know. I ain't asked that because I was like,
I mean,
I wasn't interested. But they.
I'm not interested either. But I'm like curious. I'm curious.
Shit! I don't know. I have no idea.
Did it look good?
One, she just got it done, so she got like it's probably still wrapped up like a present. So she got like a week and a half left before she can show the world. But I know with the breast implant shit, it'll leave a scar underneath your breast, underneath your titty. So niggas don't want to see that when you're on top riding them.
You don't want to see a scar? Like,
I don't want to see no scar underneath your titty.
You really that picky?
I ain't that picky, but shit, we ain't slaves. Them shit look like whips.
Okay, what if it's just a dang? All right, all right. Now, Wale say he kissed stretch marks and scars. Okay.
Oh yeah, I love the natural stretch marks and scars, but if I know that it came from that, then it's like, damn, shorty, like, what was wrong with the normal you, like the you that you came into this world as? I would have cherished that. You know what I'm saying?
I definitely understand, but I mean. That cool. You know, if that's what you blowing your bag on, that's what you blowing your bag on.
Exactly.
My bag is going to not be blown on that.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Shit, as men, we can't go get a bigger dick.
Yes, y'all can.
I don't need that anyway. So, but
okay. Well, I mean, just for anybody who does,
I ain't know that.
You definitely can. I'm not endorsing any doctors, but a doctor does do it. You can, I believe it's...
That's fucked up.
I guess it's elongate. Like, you can do that. It's possible.
Wow.
Know that it's possible.
Wow.
I know that it is possible, so...
How do you know that? Nigga tell you, like, hey, you like, oh, you got a good look. Oh, shit, yeah, the doctor hooked me up. Is that how you came?
No, that's... What? First of all, that's definitely not how I found out.
Okay.
I found out. How did I find out? I be just out here being nosy.
Okay.
But I did not find out from personal experience. Disclaimer. But I know that it is possible. So, you know. But I still, you know.
Okay.
I just
I just had to ask. That's cool.
But I don't know. Like, I just feel bad for. I don't know.
Feel bad for the little man.
No, I feel bad for people with those type of insecurities that they feel like, well, everybody say they're not insecure about certain stuff, but I feel bad for the people who are insecure who feel like they have to go pay to get a like plastic surgery. Now go pay and get a trainer. But then again, with your downtown, like, I don't really know if you don't know if you can really make that.
What?
I mean, I don't know. You can't really change that. Like, that's gonna be like a lot of the stuff that women talk about that they want to change. Like, we can do some squats. Your booty will lift a little bit. You can get your boobs just not. They're not gonna grow. But we got bras, so we can make that happen.
I believe shit. They can probably grow. It's just some shit you gotta take. Yeah, just like transgenders take pills to make their shit grow, and the women who become a man take shit to make their voice deep.
Yeah, but they getting different like injections and stuff like
that. It's something for everything, man. It's out there. The government just don't want everybody to know it, to have knowledge of it just yet. They giving it to us pieces at a time.
And I'm sure it's probably got a lot of side effects and health risks because it's playing with your natural state. Anything that's playing with your natural state is not going to be healthy for you. So how do you feel about any like weight loss pills and fitness pills? You see a lot of people taking different stuff. Do you advise against it? Should it be contributed with like working out as well, or?
I'd say if it's from GNC and you've had to talk with your doctor that you see often, if they approve of it, I say do it. Why not? It's not necessarily an easier route, but it does help your body pull more nutrients and really migrate towards the figure you're trying to create. Because a lot of people have either fast metabolisms or slow metabolism, low iron, or stuff like that.
Yeah, that's me. I got low iron. I'm anemic.
See, and even with like creatine pills for guys who want to actually get big, with creatine, it just asks that you just drink a lot of water so that it could hold more water weight than normally. You know what I'm saying? Because your body isn't holding as much of the food that you're eating. So with creatine, it helps you hold more so the water and stuff like that. Keep weight on you. So,
gotcha.
Yeah.
So people want to work out with you, but they also want to maintain their weight loss journey. How many sessions should they be doing? What like type of sessions should they be clicking on to maintain the weight that they lost, or to like? Well, two different questions. Okay. For them to lose weight, what should they? How often should they be working out? And then after they have lost weight, or if they just want to maintain weight in general, like how many sessions should they be doing, or what? How do you filter that out?
Well, I definitely have to see them physically and do an assessment. But if you're trying to weight loss, it definitely depends on your appearance and how much weight you're actually trying to lose with how often you should work out. Because a lot of people who already know the situation and want to work out, their schedules and the way they work prevent them from doing that. So you definitely have to squeeze.
That's my excuse now.
You have to squeeze in that little 30-minute to 60-minute workout, just to knock it out in that schedule that you have. And then we'll go from there how often it has to be pushed for you to reach your goal. But, nothing is quick. Everything takes time. So there's no rush unless in your case they're trying to go to Mexico in October. So
I don't even know if that's where we going. I think that's where we going.
Yeah, and then for those who trying to gain weight, it's the same deal. It's all from appearance. I'll have to see it so I could give you my advice and background. But 2-3 times a week for weight loss should keep you in shape. Definitely with weight loss, I'll just say the eating habits. No fried food, no red meat. If you do...
God dang.
Yeah, man, you do chicken, you do baked chicken.
Okay, I do chicken, shrimp, and turkey.
Baked?
Yes, baked. I don't fry. I don't like frying stuff because I don't like getting popped by grease.
There we go. So that's cool. So that's one thing. And then for gain weight, it's just the complete opposite. Because even when I be needing gain weight, I eat some McDonald's later at night.
That's
throw on some calories. It's all about calories with gaining weight. So...
That's not healthy. Yeah, it is Mexico. It's Mexico, y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how to say the place. I'm gonna learn how to
Hola,
say it before
¿cómo
I go.
está? Muy bien.
Estoy bien. ¿Y tú?
Sí. Señorita. All right, that's it for me.
I said estoy bien. ¿Y
I
tú?
took French for my foreign language in school.
I definitely took Spanish. I should be fluent now. I owe my mama some money. I'm sorry, mama.
I took French.
So would there be like any fitness advice that you want to give to, everybody that's listening? Any like last minute tips that you would want to tell people?
Yeah, man. Do what you can do for you. it's okay to have goals or a role model, something that you look at and be like, I want that, but don't let stress overweigh your determination and your drive into going to the gym and actually getting after it in the gym. Do what you can do for you. You know, it's all about you. You know, so if anybody steps in the way of that, shoot, cut them off and stick to it. Because the more that you put your mind to something, is the more you can reach that. So that's all right. Yeah.
Cut them off. Cut
them off, man. Don't let them get in the way of your success.
Amen.
You know
What's
what I'm saying?
up?
It's another goal for you to reach. Write it down on paper. You know what I'm saying? That's what really creates muscle memory. And being that you've seen that you wrote this down, it pushes you even more. Like, okay, you done took the time to write this down, write this goal down, or you going to also come back and be able to put the check beside it as if you've done. So, you know.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But also, like, with what you say, I think people have to be mindful. Like, when you're looking at certain people for body image stuff, you need to look and see. I think you should look at, like, their height and their weight. Like, I've always been a person who, like, love myself.
That's a nice tip.
Yeah, because I've always been, like, a person that love myself. But the only other woman that I look at, like, okay, if I work out, like, I could, you know, get there. And that's, you know, Juju. You know who Juju is?
Juju, football player?
No. What? Do it look like I could be him?
No,
that man big.
Oh, you know who Juju is?
Yes, I know a little something.
Okay.
You know, a little something about football,
right,
but
so
hit me on that basketball. Don't start asking me what team he played for.
No.
How many? What's his stats?
I was going to ask Juju, is she a model, singer?
No, she's not a singer or a model. Juju is actually a real estate agent, author, a whole bunch of other stuff. Right. Some of y'all might know her from like
What's
Love and Hip Hop.
What's her real name?
Oh gosh, that's so bad. I can't remember. Oh, Julia, I think. It's Julia.
Julia what?
I don't know her last name.
Right.
Can I just get to the...
Okay, go ahead.
I'll definitely show you a picture after.
Don't let me stop you.
And once I show you a picture, you're going to be like, dang. And I'm going to be like, yup. But people probably know her from like Love and Hip Hop. She used to date...
Which one? Atlanta, Hollywood?
New York. She used to date...
I never watched
she's been on Miami before, too.
Okay.
She used to date Cameron, you know, Dipset, you know, Diplomats. What's up?
Man.
But oh boy. But
plus Dome, and we gonna get it on the night.
Okay, we ain't got money for you singing the whole song now, okay?
All right.
But get into her. Basically, I actually have a picture of her in my phone because we are around the same height. We are the same height. She's like 5'8", 5'9" too. Mm-hmm. And then also the weight that she is now was the weight that I was previously when I was like, you know, I was like light skinny for a second, like light, slim, thick, you know, for a second, a brief moment, but I was there. That's like, well, I guess it ain't motivating me that much because I ain't really doing nothing. But that's somebody who I look at in regards to like body image and stuff because that's more realistic.
Okay.
That's more realistic than anything for me. And then on top of that, it's just realistic in regards to height because technically what the doctors say I'm supposed to be, like on them papers, that's just not going to ever work. I would probably look sick as hell if I ever was that. Or I would look sick as hell to myself. Yeah. But my advice for everybody is don't stop, get it. You know what I'm saying?
Put the pussy, make it through the brown.
Do you know, if Uncle Luke come towards me about money and you singing his songs in the 2 Live Crew, I'm going to send them to you, okay?
We do not own the rights.
All right, I'm going to send them to you.
I'm sorry, it's just a great song. I'm a man that listens to all origins of music, so anytime I remember a split little something and it comes in my head, I just say it. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, you're fine.
But Juju, she look good.
I know, she's very pretty.
She's very beautiful black queen.
Yeah, she's very pretty. She's Cuban, so and she can speak Spanish. If I knew her, I would hook you up, but I don't know her.
I ain't say all that.
Okay, my bad.
She already on Love and Hip Hop New York. She got enough issues going on.
She don't have no issues. She's a boss. Like, sis is a boss. Like, she's a boss. Like, she's a mother freaking boss. Like, she's a boss. Like, she's a boss. But anyway, you know. Any last minute contact info you want the people to hear?
So Webhead Fitness, follow us on anything because we are on everything. So Facebook, Webhead Fitness LLC, Instagram, Webhead Fitness, Snapchat, Webhead Fitness, Twitter, Webhead capital And feel free to reach us via email, webheadfitness@gmail.com. And don't forget to like, view, and subscribe to our YouTube channel page at Webhead Fitness.
All right. And this is your girl, Angelica Marie. And this has been another episode of Ain't No Filter with my boy,
Justin Marcus, one and
and
only.
we out.